Symbol 33. A spiritual reflection on the animal and human thought climates. Are we merely bodies navigating a material world, or are we souls on a journey of transformation, guided by the subtle currents of thought and feeling? Let's explore the profound depths of Symbol 33 and its implications for our spiritual evolution. Symbol 33 presents a powerful visual representation of the transition from animalistic to human consciousness. It depicts the earthly human as existing in a liminal space, caught between a fading animal awareness and an emerging human consciousness. This isn't a matter of willpower, but a natural unfolding, a spiritual ripening. This transformation, akin to the blossoming of musical or artistic genius, is not achieved through mere effort. It is a question of spiritual maturity. To love one's neighbor as oneself, to embody true empathy and compassion, is the hallmark of a moral and spiritual genius. The transformation from animal to human is rooted in the cosmic, organic foundation of the living being. The sympathetic structure with its masculine and feminine poles. The interplay of these poles determines whether a being manifests as male, female, or ultimately, as a complete human being in the image of God. These poles are not merely biological, they are the very engines of our destiny. Their relationship dictates the ebb and flow of conflict and harmony in our lives. They uphold the principle of contrast, the very foundation upon which all sensation and experience are built. The symbol is designed to be read from the bottom up, guiding us through the evolving thought climates. It is divided into three main sections: the pure animal kingdom, the unfinished human kingdom, representing the Earth's current stage of transformation, and the true human kingdom leading to higher spiritual realms. Currently, humanity resides primarily in developmental sections 27 and 28. Here we experience the final intense releases of dark karma, the culmination of past actions and choices that shape our present reality. This is a period of profound challenge and immense potential for growth. The vertical figures, numbered 1 to 20, represent the diverse thought climates and manifestations of beings at different stages of development. Each climate rises to a peak in consciousness before receding as new climates emerge. This constant flux reflects the dynamic nature of our inner landscape. Figures 1 and 2 represent the principle of reincarnation, the cyclical journey of rebirth and renewal. Figures 3 to 8 depict the polar transformation of male and female beings into complete human beings. The green represents the masculine principle, and the yellow represents the feminine. In Development Section 28, the feminine pole in men and the masculine pole in women begin to assert themselves strongly. Figure 9 represents the earthly human physical organism. Initially a tool for the killing principle, it evolves towards a more refined form and a higher intellectual function. This reflects our journey from primal survival to conscious creation. Figure 10 embodies the killing principle itself. The act of killing other living beings dominates life in a significant developmental phase. Figure 11 represents the death and suffering-inducing thought patterns behind the killing principle: jealousy, greed, deceit, revenge, lust for power, and more. These are the shadows we must confront and integrate. Figure 12 represents the thought patterns of pride and ambition: self-worship, ambition, honor worship, vanity, snobbery, backbiting, and more. These are the ego's traps, the illusions that separate us from our true selves and from each other. Figure 13 depicts the birth pangs of the true human kingdom. The effects of polar transformation, including divorces, unhappy love affairs, jealousy dramas, suicides, and sexual deviations. It also represents the contempt and persecution of double polarity, the rejection of wholeness. Figure 14 marks the beginning of the emergence of neighborly love. It develops in tandem with double polarity, evolving into the sustaining, all-loving level of consciousness. This is the path of humanity, the willingness to give rather than take, forgiveness that can dissolve war, hatred, and persecution. Figure 15 represents the art of the animal kingdom, expressing the ideals of different developmental stages, from the glorification of war and killing to the praise of mating love. This reflects the evolution of our values and aspirations. Figure 16 embodies the religious principle, from the worship of warlike gods to the love in humane religions to spiritual science. This is the quest for meaning and connection, the search for the divine within and without. Figure 17 represents the psychic sense, the foundation for all forms of magic, both black and white. At the highest level, it represents high psychic abilities in the service of providence. This is the power of intuition and spiritual insight. Figure 18 represents the great birth, the moment when a being attains complete mentality and becomes a finished human being with cosmic consciousness. This is the culmination of our journey, the realization of our full potential. Figure 19 represents the spokesman, the Holy Spirit, the highest thought climate of life. The being can move freely in the spiritual worlds. This is the realm of pure consciousness, the ability to transcend limitations and connect with the divine. Figure 20 represents materialization and dematerialization. The being creates its organism or identity tool through the power of thought. This is the ultimate expression of our creative potential, the ability to shape our reality through the power of our minds. The flames in the upper part of the symbol represent the Spirit of God, the highest fire. This is the source of all creation, the divine spark that resides within each of us. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing with Martinez Cosmology.